Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are explaining in detail 7 types of toxic crushes you should avoid by all means. Stay tuned as we dive into this topic. Please subscribe to my channel, share, like, and as well comment to my channel. Having a crush can be one of the most exhilarating feelings in the world. The butterflies, the anticipation, and the moments spent imagining a future with that person can lift you to cloud 9. However, not all crushes are healthy or beneficial. While crushes often carry the promise of romance, connection, and even love, they can also harbor danger, toxicity, and heartache if the wrong person holds your attention. Toxic crushes can lead to emotional drain, lower self-esteem, and even long-term damage to your perception of relationships. In this guide, we will explore 7 types of toxic crushes that should be avoided and discuss how recognizing these pitfalls can empower you to protect your emotional well-being. By understanding these unhealthy dynamics, you can pave the way for genuine, nourishing connections instead. 1. The unavailable crush. Who they are. This person is either emotionally or physically unavailable, yet they continue to captivate your attention. They may be in another relationship, going through a tough period, or simply incapable of deep attachment at this stage in their lives. Regardless of their situation, they keep you at arm's length while giving just enough to keep you invested. Why it's toxic. Crushing on someone who is unavailable can lead to a cycle of disappointment, pining, and unmet expectations. You may find yourself waiting for a text, hoping for a breakthrough, and constantly justifying their lack of effort. This kind of crush saps your emotional energy, leaving you perpetually stuck in limbo. How to avoid it. Recognize that consistent inaccessibility is a red flag, not a charming obstacle to overcome. Pay attention to their words and actions. If they repeatedly demonstrate they are not present or available, it's time to redirect your affection towards someone who is. 2. The love bomber crush. Who they are. The love bomber is initially overwhelming with their affection, attention, and gifts. They make you feel like you're the most important person in their world right away. However, just as quickly, their intensity might fade, leaving you feeling empty and confused. Why it's toxic. This type of crush often uses grand gestures to create an illusion of deep connection without substance. It's not sustainable love. It's manipulation disguised as affection. Love bombing can erode your sense of self-worth and make you question what went wrong when their passion evaporates as suddenly as it appeared. How to avoid it. Take your time getting to know someone. If a crush moves way too quickly, lavishing you with I love yous, expensive gifts, or future plans in a short time, pump the brakes. Genuine love is consistent and measured, not a flash in the pan. 3. The controlling crush. Who they are. This type of crush often tries to dictate how you behave, who you talk to, and what you do. While their intentions may sometimes seem caring, their need for control and dominance quickly becomes suffocating. Why it's toxic. Healthy relationships are based on mutual respect, freedom, and trust. When a crush tries to limit your autonomy or micromanage your choices, it's not about love. It's about power. Over time, a controlling dynamic can erode your confidence, alienate you from friends, and breed anxiety. How to avoid it. Pay attention to how your crush reacts to boundaries. Do they respect your needs and wants? Are they comfortable with you being your authentic self? If they're stifling your independence, it's best to steer clear before their controlling behavior worsens. 4. The fixer-upper crush. Who they are. This person has potential. They may be down on their luck, struggling with bad habits, or just a bit rough around the edges. You believe you can fix or rescue them, bringing out their best self. Why it's toxic. While it's compassionate to want to help others, romantic relationships shouldn't be one-sided projects. Attempting to change someone fundamentally often leads to disappointment and resentment. Furthermore, people must want to change for themselves, not because someone else wishes it. How to avoid it. Recognize that you are not a therapist, savior, or miracle worker. Falling in love with potential instead of reality sets you up for heartache. Find a partner who is already walking in the direction of their own growth and happiness. 5. The drama magnet crush. Who they are. This person's life is a whirlwind of chaos and turmoil, from conflicts with friends and family to crises at work. They thrive on drama and always seem to find themselves in some complicated situation. Why it's toxic. Being involved with a drama magnet can be exhausting. They tend to drain your emotional energy and draw you into their chaos. The unpredictability might seem thrilling at first, but over time, the constant roller coaster becomes exhausting and destabilizing. How to avoid it. Stability is key in healthy relationships. While every life has its ups and downs, constant drama is neither normal nor desirable. Observe how your crush handles challenges. If they frequently create or escalate problems, it's a red flag worth heeding. 6. The commitment phobe crush. Who they are. This person might be fun, charming, and adventurous, but when the topic of a serious relationship arises, they retreat or provide vague excuses. While they may express genuine interest, they always find a way to dodge commitment. Why it's toxic. This kind of crush often leaves you feeling strung along and unsure of where you stand. Their reluctance to commit can lead to emotional confusion, self-doubt, and wasted time spent hoping for change that may never come. How to avoid it. Be honest about what you want from a relationship. If your crush is clear about their inability to commit, believe them. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you can change their mind if they're not ready for a serious connection. 7. The narcissistic crush. Who they are. Narcissists crave admiration and attention. They often appear charming and confident, but have an inflated sense of self-importance and a lack of empathy. Everything ultimately revolves around them. Why it's toxic. A crush on a narcissist often means you will be taken for granted, manipulated, and treated as a means to boost their ego. Relationships with narcissists are typically one-sided, with little regard for your needs and feelings. This can deeply damage your self-esteem and lead to cycles of emotional abuse. How to avoid it. Look for signs of genuine empathy and humility in your crush's actions and words. Be wary of people who monopolize conversations, avoid accountability, or seem obsessed with their own image. Conclusion. Navigating crushes is a natural part of life. And while some may lead to lasting, loving relationships, others can become toxic distractions that drain your energy, confidence, and joy. By learning to recognize the signs of unhealthy crushes, you empower yourself to avoid emotional pitfalls. Instead, focus on finding connections that uplift, nourish, and reciprocate the love and care you bring to the table. Remember, the right person will not require you to compromise your happiness, self-worth, or independence. They will enhance your life, not diminish it. By steering clear of toxic crushes, you pave the way for healthier and more fulfilling relationships in the future. Please subscribe to my channel, share, like, and as well subscribe to my channel if you find this video interesting.